we're using large language models wrong. And I know that because I've seen them used correctly when they started becoming really popular. We should not be using them as search engines or to replace conversations with other humans. They're not meant for that. What they are extremely good at doing is analyzing the context of natural human language. They can figure out what you mean even if you use slang or idioms. They can understand your sentiment based on what words you use and how. What Google should be doing, instead of offering you an AI summary, is having Gemini run under the hood of the search box and bring you back excellent, highly relevant links from all the sites they crawled. I've seen prototype search engines built using this technique, and they were just terrific. 10 out of 10. No notes. Which prompts the question of why Google, a kabajillion-dollar company, isn't doing that while some four-eyed nerd apparently has it all figured out. Well, the answer is both simple and aggravating. LLMs are obnoxiously expensive to train and run. For every $1 billion in revenue big AI brings in, it has to burn another 10. They were sold a bill of goods that LLMs would basically be the long-sought AGI of the singularity. Check out that video if you want to see how wild that industry gets. And resold that bill of goods to investors, big investors, institutional investors that work on the level of sovereign funds with hundreds of billions in the bank. And they were told they invested into the singularity, not a better autocorrect or autocomplete or search box. So looking at the P&L statements, the executives desperately need us to use their AI tools all day, every day for everything so they even have a hope of breaking even and then maybe kind of figuring out some economies of scales for these things. They have to find ways for us to use them more and more because they plowed so much money into it that failure is just no longer an option for them. We could have had amazing search and autocorrect that didn't literally do the meme every other time. We could have elevated great blogs and sites and creators through these LLM-powered searches. But no, we had to have an arms race between people who were first delusional and are now desperate, which is why we're going to have AI in toasters soon and need to pay $9.95 per month to heat up bread because the damn thing will only work with an internet connection to ChatGPT Toast. Now, I would offer Grok as an alternative, but come on, we all know it refused to touch anything but plain white bread and leave it tanned at best. And we all know that variety and good crunch is the real spice of life.